Hello and welcome to this video. This is a bit different because it's not a live game. The thing is, I played a really interesting and a game worth showing just a couple of minutes ago, but I had screwed up the recording because I simply had my microphone not plugged in. That was not very intelligent, but I saw it near the end of the recording, so I stopped it. And I'm now recording basically a short summary of the game. And it's also nice because I had a really high rated opponent. He has, as you see here, not a very high rating yet, but it's a new account. And it is, I think it is this Grandmaster Andrey Esipenko. I googled him and he's the highest rated Russian junior under 16. He's, I think, 15 or something, not roughly that. So he's 2,600 already, and he really gave me a proper beating. It's a very new account. He only registered yesterday, so the Blitz rating is low, but it's fully believable that this is the guy. So let's see. We had I played the Petroff. And he played the traditional main line here with d4, d5, bishop d3. Now I played the bishop to f5. This is a side line, but it's not bad. Castles, bishop e7, rook e1. And now I actually made a mistake. I played this. I just confused move orders here. What I have to do here is I have to castle first and wait for one move and see what white is doing now. Here white is mostly playing the move c4. I think this is the most testing. After knight d2, I drop back to d6. And now the bishops will very likely trade. This is a position that I had on the board earlier this year against the Grandmaster in my tournament in San Sebastian, Grandmaster Martinez from Cuba, and it was a fairly quick draw after I had equalized completely. c4 is more testing, after which knight c6 is played. This has the reputation of being close to equal. I have not looked at this in a super detailed way, and somehow I went with this move, and this is not so good as it turned out. He really showed nicely why it is not so great. He took it. Now he played knight c3. Queen d3 is probably even stronger, but knight c3 is interesting because I know that, I mean, I did a live commentary, but I didn't record it. I thought this was a bit odd because the knight is usually not that well placed on that square, but it is a tempo issue. He's attacking this pawn, and I have to play c6, as you see. I think you see, right, the engine, you see, yeah. C6 is kind of mandatory. I have to do it. There is rook e5 and things like that, and now queen d3. And now the thing is, I felt that g6 is not great because I thought g4 would happen. g4, I can actually go knight g7, of course, and then to e6. You know, that's stupid. Of course, I saw that this is just lost, yeah? You cannot play like that, getting caught in the e file. But knight g7 is actually okay, because now I have knight to e6 to block the whole thing. So g6 is better than my move. I went knight d6, and then very nicely played bishop g5. I have to play f6, yeah? f6, and now there is this huge weakness on the e file. Bishop f4, castles, and rook e6. Super annoying, yeah? This hole on e6. Yeah, it seems that knight f7 now was a mistake, but yeah, it's not nice, but this is stronger, yeah. Rook f7 probably, something like that. Rook f7 if he goes here. Bishop f8 or something. I mean, it's not nice. I don't like my position, but maybe I can. Yeah, this looks actually bearable if you can get in bishop f8, knight c7, push this back. It's uncomfortable, very uncomfortable. The engine doesn't feel it's so bad. I mean, if I can expel the rook and trade one pair of rooks, also I'm totally fine, because it's very sound, very solid. Structure is solid. Yeah, this way it gets awful. Went bishop b4, and now nicely played knight h4. Just a strong move. No? The knight was not great on f3. Would be excellent on f5, and I cannot play g5. I thought during the game due to knight g6, right? Queen g3. I thought this is also quite strong, because I cannot take. And this is going to be. Oh, the engine finds a mate. It's always funny. I just thought, okay, that cannot work, but it is even mate, yeah. In some moves. But in fact, I can take here, yeah. And this is not so clear, because the bishop can take, yeah. That's true. I mean, white is probably still better here, because my pieces are not very well coordinated. Okay, but g5 is even better met with queen g3. And then knight f5. Even if I go here, you can play knight f5, and that is a disaster. It's made on g7 in case of the capture. Very nice. Yeah, I played knight a6. The position is already very bad. Knight f5 is inaccurate, okay, but it's still excellent for white. I went g6, and that he answered nicely with a3. Yeah, and yeah, bishop takes e3 is inaccurate according to the engine, but it's lost anyway. Yeah, if I take here, he will just take on b4, and the result is a disaster. This is lost, and my whole king side is busted. So I took, he played this immediate check, takes knight c7, and now nicely played knight f5 check. This is very nice. If I take it, there's queen g3, and just bishop c7, and he's attacking without being material down, rook e7 coming, and so on. Very nice. So king h8 is played, and he went rook to e7. Yeah, just using this tempo. If I take here, I think even queen f5 is possible. d8 bishop 8. Okay, it's not necessary. You just take here and you win. Queen c8 and something like that. Black has no moves, simply. Okay, I went rook c8 and queen f3 blunder. Yeah, that's nonsense by the engine here. Engine says blunder, but it just wins. The move wins. Queen h3 is a bit quicker, but this is strong enough. I played knight g5. If I take, there is queen h5, and there is no way out. The knight cannot move, simply. Now knight g5 was taken, and now he, yeah, there's a couple of ways to win. I was thinking during the game this would win. h5, queen g3, that was my train of thought. Ah, rook takes f5. Okay, that would have been a blunder then. But okay, he killed me with rook takes. And rook e7. And it's just dead, completely over. And here I resigned. Yeah, excellent game by white. And it was just very well played, I think. And it's a bit of a shame that I couldn't really, that I don't have the live recording, because there was the odd moment where I was genuinely surprised. But I just didn't have the microphone plugged in. It's just I use this notebook in my room here. As you see the room in the background, but I also use it outside to sit there and do some writing and so on. And when I put it back in my room, I have to plug the microphone in. I just forgot it, and it does not have then the other microphone active, the internal one. So anyway, I think that was a good game to look at, even though it was not live. I keep it as a regular video. I think it's very much worth looking at. Thanks a lot for watching.